brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasize. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
LD2K here.
And I'm Alexis Morgan. Welcome to a brand new episode of 2K TV. We have an awesome show for you coming up this week, including a double dose of top plays.
Yes, so let's get started with your State Farm top assists. It's always good to see you guys helping each other out.
Take it away, 2KMC.
Today we look at the playmakers, dime droppers, and needle threaders. Here are your
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Paul George.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Paul George. Batum is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Larry Nance out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. So the Clippers win the tip. Here's George. The shot missing. Nice D from Sexton. Garland with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And it's blocked by Ibaka. From outside the arc. And George is good for 3. George has got the opening field goal of the game for the Clippers.
Consistent shooter from outside the arc. Paul George is terrific at finding space when he needs to get a shot off.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Okoro with it. Outside, Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's Paul George on the assist by Beverly. George has got his second bucket of the night.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
What's up?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up?
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Got a piece of it. Okoro, wide open, he fires. Nice form on the 20-footer. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Beverly for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Sexton. No good that time. Excellent D there from George. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Here's Sexton after the basket by Los Angeles. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And George gets it to go. George has got 9.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And the pass to Drummond. A second chance effort. And Nance with the layup.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
The Clippers in the lead. George with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now here's Garland. defended by Beverly, and it's blocked. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
Here's Garland, and he's good on the 3-ball. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. A nice shot by George.
I'll tell you, there's little you can do to stop Paul George when he's got his game going. He has the lane to the rim, and you know he's going to finish.
Now, here's Garland. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Beverly. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Beverly's got 6.
Really good use of the pull-up jumper by Patrick Beverly, understanding when to rise and fire.
And here is a Okoro. The shot's good from Nance.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And George, here we go. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now, here's Garland. 10 points for him. Here's Sexton. Nance trying to break loose. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Drummond.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Wasted no time on that one. George has got a couple of 3s now in the first for Los Angeles. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Knocked loose. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
Well, you see the elite nature of Paul George's game. Make a steal on one end, finish with authority on the other.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging about 19 points per, 15 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Garland with it. Williams picks him up. Nance passes to Sexton, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Sexton's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Passes it to Sexton. Floats one. Here's Nance, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And he's able to get it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Clippers. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
Yeah, and when I look at the Clippers, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Hey, that's Drummond, throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
For three, Williams, good on the triple. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Garland. Here's Nance. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
The 3 from George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Nance outside. Drummond trying to get himself free. Cleveland the rebound. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's George, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
We see Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
That's good from George. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for Paul George.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Windler. Poked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Kawhi Leonard? 3rd in steals, 7th in free throw percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. Just 2 to shoot. Top of the key. And it's Osman missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. George with the ball. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to McGee. Here's Osman. Here's Windler. Pass to Prince. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. 3 on 3. And it's Williams. That time the assist by George. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the shot goes in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Williams with the steal. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in for George. Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. Shot to stop the run. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Offensive rebound, Morris. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Osman, guarded by Jackson. Here's Allen. Here's McGee. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
There's Jackson with the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Inside, here's Osman. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Boy, you have to ask yourself, what exactly are you going to concede? Lou Williams in the pull-up game? My goodness.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
And both free throws good for Prince. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Williams for 3. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
From downtown, Up again.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Prince outside for the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And that defense wasn't enough on Jackson. He's clever and can shoot through that opposition. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Clippers ahead. They lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for young players to acclimate themselves to the NBA.
This game, it's a physical game, obviously, but, a lot of it is mental. So, making sure you're thinking while you're out there is, one of the big things for me. One of the things I've kind of learned since I've been in the league.
Greg, it takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Taurean Prince is out there with Jarrett Allen. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Osman in at the two guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Osman, the pass to Windler. Back to Osman. Stolen by Beverly. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Well, Patrick Beverly puts it on the deck, drives to the cup, and will get to the free throw line.
2 shots.
That's good from Beverly.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
So he gets them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Here's Windler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Stolen by Beverly. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now McGee. Prince wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Kennard for three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Down low, they need this. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
For Los Angeles, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Good time now to bring up the league leaders in field goal percentage. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, Jared Allen.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. Lays it in off the breakaway. Jackson's got 9.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Garland dishes to Prince. Looking to end the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Prince has got his second bucket of the night.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Beverly for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Zubats. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And here's Prince outside. Nailed from three-point land. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter. And with Allen, the amount of 4 he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, 1 step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Tipped away. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Jackson. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Basket good. Garland's got 12 in the game. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Morris, no good. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Feeds it to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Jackson from long range. Garland with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the left wing, here's Osman. A 3-pointer, no good. The Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Deep 2 from Beverly. Here's Kennard. That one doesn't go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Prince outside. Poked away. Kennard with the ball. He has 5. Count it, good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
So it's the Cavaliers now. It's Prince on the wing. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Jackson drives in. Got that bucket in no time at all. 11 points in the game.
And you don't have to tell Jackson to take that kind of shot. He's going to every time.
Prince outside, and that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for JaVale McGee. Nance comes in for Allen. Okoro, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Colin Sexton in for Jetty Osman. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Luke Kennard. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
So for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Morris, and it's George in for Patrick Beverly. And so it's Cleveland with it. Outside, Sexton. 4 on the clock. Here's Okoro. Kept alive. Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got 8.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And George with the stuff.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double-clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Took him no time at all on that one. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Drummond finds Sexton. Bobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Jackson comes over with the double. Nance with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Leonard with the bucket.
Well, Kawhi Leonard meets the defender at the rim, and he comes out on top.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. To the inside. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Goes up on the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
That one drops for him. Garland's got 14 points.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Drummond passes to Sexton. Off target from outside. LA's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, good luck stopping that. Kawhi Leonard, huge, strong hands, in total command of the basketball. Go ahead.
Okoro's shot is off. It's been all Clippers. Right side Jackson. From 18 feet away, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
And Garland has it in the corner. No good on the 3.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Well, Kawhi Leonard is a career 85% free throw shooter. You do not want to put him at the line.
The Clippers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Oh my gosh, I just got
Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in, and a switch here also for the Clippers. Lou Williams is checked in for Reggie Jackson. Leonard hits them both. And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach, Doris, to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
Here's Batum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Cavaliers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Sexton against Williams. To the paint, looking to get it going, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Man, that's Nance Jr.'s go-to move. This guy doesn't mess around when he gets that kind of position.
And George, here we go. Here's Batum, and the jam by Nicholas Batum.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Oh, Nance in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The very definition of a high flyer. Larry Nance, my goodness.
Here's George. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a play.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lots of room. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And the shot is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Sexton kicks to Okoro. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Williams against Sexton. Here's Windler. Drills the three-pointer.
and they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
To the inside, Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
There's the pass to Nance. Here's Sexton. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
For Cleveland, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Allen's checked in for Drummond. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Kennard in for Paul George. Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down low. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Sexton. Okoro dishes to Sexton. 2 points. That one goes. Sexton's got 13.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Sexton's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Here's Zubac, and the layup falls.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second-chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Clippers on top, opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates start getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 3 rebounds. Looking at the Paul George trade last year, he cost an unprecedented treasure chest of assets. Shaq, was he worth it?
In a win-now environment, Ernie, yes. When you mortgage your future like that, you have to hope nothing goes wrong, like taxes and all that good stuff.
Well, the value of trading a superstar early is the contract. You can maximize your return. So that's a big deal. We're seeing more teams trying to follow that trend, but we don't know if it works yet.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's Sexton. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Zubac in the power forward.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look. at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Passes to Nance. There's Garland. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got 16 points.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
George with the bucket.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Pass to Drummond. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 14th in free throw percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. First free throw is good.
To think that at one point, after that horrific leg injury, Paul George, there was some doubt whether he could regain the level of play we're accustomed to. But this guy gets better and better.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Ball's knocked loose. There's Garland. It's good. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Count that one.
Well, Paul George routinely making these difficult shots look easy. He's showing how dominant he truly is.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Okoro. Outside, Sexton. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sexton's got 19 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's George. Batum trying to break loose. The shot by George, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And it goes down 2 points. 21 points in the game.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And George, here we go. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The pass to Drummond. The open look here for Sexton. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3 ball.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Taurean Prince comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Cedi Osman in for Okoro. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Jumping out the jail with the shoes. NBA jam, better watch yours. Big dog hanging out the window. Hang up, ballin' with my hip. Big dog hanging out the window. And I got them like a Rubio. I keep it coolio. I do my duty and keep it moving like a Uzi. I Feel fit if they choose me, yeah. Like my girl better boozy, yeah. I feel like I'm underrated, like the last person, Lil Uzi, yeah. All the data and the analytics couldn't track the drip. When I'm in the dips, when I got, I could have been a fourth member of the Hammer Toes. Like my pulling up, like my name was Christoph. When I lift off, got you.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Cleveland. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record.
And I think for the Cavaliers, it's been a nice run they're on to start the season, especially when you compare it to the way it ended just a year ago.
And it's Beverly missing. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And that one's good. Osman.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Beverly for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Beverly's got 20 points.
Well, Patrick Beverly puts in the time to become a legit threat from range.
Sexton against George. And Drummond kicks to Prince. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Prince has got 12 points in the game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Back to Sexton. The Clippers grab the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from George. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. The wide open look here for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one's good, George.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Here's Osman. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Here's George. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. George has got 55.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Passes it to Sexton. Garland at the elbow. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
2.
And he makes the first. JaVale McGee's checked in for Colin Sexton. And then for Los Angeles, Marcus Morris is checked in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for George. And so he hits both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
And here are the Clippers now. Beverly with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Patrick Beverly is the kind of competitor every team wants. Gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Allen's checked in for Cleveland.
He's got that.
Both free throws good from Beverly.
Impeccable from the line. since halftime.
Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And it's McGee with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And it's Beverly missing. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Los Angeles calls timeout. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers.
Looking here at some numbers for Batum. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
He misses the free throw. And he can't hit the second. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Shoots over McGee. Batum, good. Batum's got 8 points. Here's Garland. 23 points in the game. Prince outside. Pass to Osman. Inside, Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Williams trying to get open as Ibaka. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles on D. Prince outside. That's tipped.
I tell you what, they've got a nice reservation for him over on the bench if he keeps this up. 4th turnover already. Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Darius Garland at the line for 1. Shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. McGee, the pass to Prince. Second shot opportunity. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Jackson. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 26.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Williams. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
When Lou Williams is cooking a little bit, folks, he becomes unguardable.
Pass to McGee. And here is Garland. He's got 26. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Reggie Jackson. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
JaVale McGee taking 2 shots. Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Luke Kennard in for Nicholas Batum. Both free throws good from McGee. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Garland, the pass to Windler. He feeds it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Prince's shot is good.
But just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Williams, that's for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Williams has got 20.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Prince against Kennard. Prince, the pass to Windler. Here's Garland. Misses the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Williams gets the bucket.
His first triple of the 2nd half. That makes 3 for the game.
Cleveland's gone to the 3-point shot 8 times already in the 2nd half and hit 4 of them. Lays it up and banks it in. Garland's got 14 points now in the 2nd half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They get a hand on it. With the basket here, he'd break 30 points.
And he's in that zone, guys, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get the ball out of his hands.
Clippers shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Morris has got 4 this quarter. Well, Cleveland shooting has just been outstanding tonight, 56% as a team in this game. Here's Garland. That shot off. Good D by Williams. Here now, the Clippers. Here's Kennard. And it's good off the back rim and in. Kennard's got 9.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Prince fires. Gets an open look and hits. Prince has gone 6 of 13 shooting tonight from the field. Here's Morris. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's 6 points for Marcus Morris.
Well, just so good at taking advantage of the mid-range. Marcus Morris feels comfortable in that area.
And here's Prince outside. They get it back. McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
And that one goes long. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. Leonard, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And both free throws good for Prince. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles. Here's Kennard. Tries again. And it falls over the rim and in. Zubac has got 6.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Count the basket. He's got 13. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams against Sexton. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. 3 seconds left. Good. Williams has got 11 points here in just the second half.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back to the action after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Larry Nance out there with the Coral. Then there's Sexton. And it's Bolden in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Sexton. The teardrop falls in. Sexton's got 23 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And he comes up with the deuce. Dotson's got his first bucket of the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And the Cavaliers with possession. Here's Sexton. And it's good, 2 points. He's got 25.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Shots good by Kennard.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
For Cleveland, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Sexton the pass to Okoro. Outside, Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dotson. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Kennard's shot is off. And there's the pass to Okoro. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. From the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Mann's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the middle, here's Sexton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Boy, Colin, Sexton is just so young, so energetic. This guy taking over right now.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Okoro. Bolden controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Mann gets the bucket. And so it's Cleveland with it. Pass to Okoro. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Bolden. And another shot. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
The shot's good from Kennard. And so it's Cleveland with it. Outside, Sexton. Here's Dotson. Off target with his 3. The Clippers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Man, they grabbed their own miss. Here's Patterson. Makes it off the glass.
Well, you have to get something out of that possession, and thanks to Patterson's work on the glass, heads-up play to score that.
Outside, Sexton.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Bolden. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game. And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
The Clippers shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Here's Beverly. Bolden pulls it in. Bolden's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. Here's Dotson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Damian Dotson. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for a Okoro. Good on both. Here's Beverly. From the high post. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Patrick Beverly in the mid-range. Go ahead, sir. We see you.
Sexton the pass to Bolden. Here's Osman. And Sexton has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
Here's Dotson. To the paint. Wade gets the bucket.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Beverly. Another shot. And it's Cavaliers missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Got a piece of it. And the Clippers call time here.
Guard it.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. Here's Kennard. Here's Osman. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer. Here's Osman. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Wade, good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The Clippers shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. They get it back. Patterson goes up and lays it nice and easy. Patterson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, we know that Patrick Patterson can step away and be a force as a face-up guy, but still plenty dangerous inside.
It's blocked. Now, here's Kennard. He's tightly guarded, and he makes that one. Kennard's got 14 points now in the second half. Here's Dotson. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Dotson the pass to Bolden. Here's Osman from deep. Windler with the bucket.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Kennard. Here's Cavaliers. He can't get that one to fall. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Windler. Defended by Beverly. Windler, the pass to Osman. Shot clock at 5.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Down low. Here's Patterson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Windler, the pass to Bolden. And then Wade slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Beverly. Here's Patterson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Inside, here's Bolden, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Beverly, again, Los Angeles.
Boy, Patrick Beverly made his bones on the defensive end, but he's working offensively right now.
Here's Windler. Off target from 3-point range. The Clippers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Cavaliers passes to Beverly. 2nd chance shot, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Beverly's got 15 points here in the second half. Dotson the pass to Bolden. Here's Osman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Kennard. Good on the 13-footer. Kennard's got 10 points now just in this quarter. 1:36 left in the 4th. Here's Windler. Pass to Osman. And with the frequency of 3-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than 2s. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on 3-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shots good by Kennard.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Shooting for Cleveland, Darius Garland. At the line for 2.
Two shot.
Free throw good, Garland. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
From 18 feet away, again, Los Angeles.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Dotson, guarded by Jackson. To the paint. And that one drops for him.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Wing shot on the way. Jackson gets the bucket. So the Clippers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to, you know, stay within offense.
Well, it was great flow tonight, and it led to a good win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, all yours.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.